This conference, COP27, is really about implementation. And the Africa Business Council is established in line with the Heads of State Decision Summit to operationalize the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, to unify the voice of the African private sector. So our founding vision is a competitive, borderless, innovative Africa for trade, investment and industrialization. And our interventions during this panels was really focusing on our vision of the Africa we want, how to realize the Africa dream, the Africa we want, Africa 2063 development agenda by 3 pillars. The first pillar is private sector strengthening, including SMEs, women and youth. The second pillar is policy advocacy. What are the policies that are needed by the government to empower the private sector and to see how those policies have an enabling environment for investment in our African continent. And the third pillar is about product development. So this product development, how we have a made in Africa product that is competitive, standard, value added and competitive. So this COP, it represents Africa for the implementation. Our main objective actually for implementation is to see how we have the pledges of the big industrialized companies may become true, because the big industrialized companies are the ones who are really responsible about all this carbon emission. Africa is responsible of only less than 3% of the carbon emission. So how does Africa really invest in renewable energy, green energy, blue economy, green economy to see how we also boost our industrialization, and how the big industrialized countries can really put and finance all these green projects, and because they are responsible for all this. So we have organized during this COP a high-level panel on women and climate justice and empowering women investment in green economy, blue economy and renewable energy, because it is not really about men and women, it's the human resources. Investment of 100% of human resources will realize the 100% productivity. So the role of women is huge. We are talking about renewable energy, how our rural women in the African countries have access to renewable energy for cooking stoves, for solar dryers, for not to walk several kilometers to bring wood for fire. We need to empower our women at the rural area. We need to empower our youth for renewable energy, our startups of youth, in order for promoting the innovations in green tech, in agri-tech. Agriculture and agri-processing is huge contribution. It is time as African continent, men and women and youth work together, and we need the enabling environment. And as we always say in the African proverb, if we want to go fast, you go alone. But if we want to go together, we want to go far, we go together.